Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin and we're back for another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. And this edition will be about Mankey and Primeape. Now they both have the same exact moves, held item, and ability, so shouldn't be that long of a video. So anyway, let's get on the moves for Mankey and Primeape for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. First of all, you want Karate Chop. Now Karate Chop is a 50 power, 100 accuracy fighting physical type move, and there's no special effect to it, it's just a good fighting type move. Then we got Thrash. Thrash is 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical normal type move. And the only bad thing about it is you have to keep using it, like you automatically keep using it for at least 2 turns, up to 3 turns, but after 2 or 3 turns, you'll get confused, so that's the bad part about it. So, yeah, so gotta watch out for that. But anyway, then Seismic Toss. This is 100 accuracy, status fighting type move. It's an attack, but also, like I said, status move. So pretty much what it does is, I believe it does damage equal to the user's level, the one who's using this move. So it can be very helpful for like ones that you just always want to do the same damage. If you're just hoping that that would be your best shot or something like that, or if their just defense is just too great. It's pretty much like a Dragon Rage, except for Dragon Rage, no matter what level you are, does 40 damage, 40 health each time, so yeah. But anyways, it's a good move still. And then we got Screech. This is a 85 accuracy status normal type move, and whatever Pokemon uses against, their defense lowers harshly. That means it lowers by 2. So it can be very good for like good old Karate Chop and Thrash because they're both physical type moves. And then, alright, so if you want to just risk this, or well, I'm gonna say, like, if you want to be having another Pokemon to like boost their own accuracy and then use the move like Baton Pass to pass over the status effects to the Pokemon you want to have the accuracy boosted, or if you wanted to use a move like Sweet Scent on an opponent to raise their evasiveness, it's pretty much like raising your accuracy, except they can easily just switch out and then that'll reset like any other negative or positive status effect. I mean stat boost, not status effect. Yeah, but anyway, yes, so Cross Chop, you want to have that instead of Karate Chop, because let me explain why. So it's 100 accuracy, 100 power, 80 accuracy. The reason why I have these, accuracy boosts for like the attacks, if they're under 90 accuracy, definitely gotta be careful. But the status moves, like you saw, Screech was 85. I have no problem with status moves being under 90 accuracy, it's just whatever. But the attacks, you want to make sure your attacks are going to be landing most of the time. So unless you want to risk it, go ahead. But yeah, but anyways, the effect is that it has a higher critical hit chance. So it'll have a 1 in 8 chance instead of 1 in 16 chance to get a critical hit. Because that's the usual chance for critical hit normally. But anyway, then on to, let's see. Oh, Fire Red and Leaf Green. So the only thing different here is instead of Seismic Toss, you actually want Swagger. And this is a 90 accuracy status normal type move. Pretty much what it does, when you land whoever Pokemon you chooses to put this on, you can't put it on yourself. Same with Screech, you can't put it on yourself. It pretty much confuses them, but it also sharply raises their attack, which means ups their attack by 2. So it can be very dangerous, especially if the one you're using this against actually has physical type moves they can use, because then you're probably just going to set them up most likely, and then they're going to most likely sweep you or something. So you got to be careful. Mainly just use this against ones that you know that don't have any physical attacks on that Pokemon. Just do that because it's pretty much just confusing them. It's not really helping them out. Unless they get to next to no power points and get struggle, which that would be pretty crazy, but it's a good move. It's a good move. And then the same thing before, Cross Chop instead of Karate Chop, if you want to risk it, or if you have the whole accuracy or evasion boost thing. And then for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, a few new moves different here. Instead of Karate Chop and Swagger, you actually want Close Combat and Assurance. Now, Close Combat is 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical, not normal type, I mean physical fighting type move. And the only bad thing about this is each time you use it, it lowers your special defense and defense by 1 each time. So, I mean, that's not lowering your power, so as long as you don't get hit, you should be pretty fine. And then we got Assurance. Assurance is a 60 power, 100 accuracy physical dark type move. And what's so great about this is that if you get damaged the turn that you use this move, like if an opponent goes before you, you get damaged, and then you use this move after, this power will actually be double the move. So it'll be 120 power, 100 accuracy physical dark type move. The accuracy doesn't change, it's just that, well, of course it can miss if you, like, their evasion is, oh wait, did I say before? I meant to say, before with the accuracy, and you want to lower their evasion, not, raise their evasion, because if you raise their evasion, it's going to be harder to hit them. I meant to lower the evasion, sorry. The effect of Sweet Scent, that's what a certain move does. But anyways, yeah, Assurance is very good because of that. It's a dark type move, so good variety. Then we got Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Instead of Screech and Thrash, you actually want Outrage and Stomping Tantrum. Now, Stomping Tantrum, I've never heard of this move before. This is, I guess, a Generation 7 exclusive, which is pretty awesome. So anyways, get out with Outrage first. Now, Outrage is a 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical dragon type move. It's amazing. So it has the same effect as Thrash. It'll confuse you after, and you have to attack, like it'll keep attacking until either you miss, or you hit yourself in confusion, or 2 to 3 turns in a row until it confuses you afterwards. But yeah, it's very good. And then Stomping Tantrum, it's a 75 power, I believe, and then 100 accuracy ground physical type move. So what's so cool about this one is that if you had a move that failed the previous turn, which I don't think any of these would actually fail unless I guess they use Protect. Maybe that'll count as they failed. But no, I think it'll just say that they got protected. I don't know exactly, because of course if you use like a move called Sucker Punch and they use a non-attacking move, it'll say it'll fail, because Sucker Punch will only work if the one you use it against uses a physical move. So I guess if that would work, but if not, it's still a powerful ground type move nonetheless. But anyway, the effect of that is if you have a move that failed the previous turn and then you use this move on the very next turn, it'll double the power, so that'll be 150 damage. So it's pretty crazy. It's just a good enough ground type move already, but that's awesome. But anyway, then on to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. The only thing different here is there is no close combat and there's no Assurance, so I went ahead and get Screech back. But there's also a new move here called U-Turn. Now, U-Turn is a 70 power, 100 accuracy physical bug type move. And it's a cool effect if you just want to get out of there, because what it does is when it attacks and you have a Pokemon to switch out to, it'll actually allow you to switch out to another Pokemon after you use this attack. So it can be very good if you want to have that Pokemon doing big damage and then switch them out so that they don't get damaged. It can be very helpful. And then the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you want the Black Belt. Now the Black Belt raises the power of fighting type moves by 10%, so this will mainly be for that Karate Chop and or Cross Chop if you want to have that risk, or if you have the accuracy boost or evasion lowering on the one you want to use it against. And then for Fire Red and Leaf Green, you want the Silk Scarf. This powers up the normal type moves by 10%, so that'll be for the Thrash. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. For offline, you want the Life Orb. Now, the Life Orb raises the power of both your physical and special attacks on the one who's holding it by 30%, but you also take recoil each time. So that means you're going to be taking a bit of damage depending on how much damage you do. So you'll get power, but you'll also be taking some damage as well. But anyway, for online, there's a rule about online. So say in this example that I'm wanting you for the one I'm recommending online, which is the Focus Sash. I'll say what it does first, and then I'll explain why you want to mainly just use this online. But you can use it offline too, but you're just going to have to grind for them, so I'll explain it. But the Focus Sash, whoever's holding this, if they're at 100% health, and they would have been one-shotted, they'll always live at 1 health. So as long as they don't get flinched, paralyzed, sleep, or miss their move, then yeah, they always be able to get one move off. So that'll be really good for preventing you to be sweeped, to have a higher chance to win. Um, and also because this is one of the held items that gets used up in battle. After the online battle, if you use this in an online battle, you actually get it back. It's the same with other held items that get used up, like berries and stuff like that. So it's very good. And then for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, same item for online. But for offline, you want Groundinium Z just for that Stomping Tantrum to make it even stronger. And then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, doesn't have any held items. So the ability, there's 3 abilities in total. I'm probably going to get cut off for a part 2, but maybe I won't. But anyway, I'll explain the first basic ability for Primeape and Mankey. That is, I think, Vital Spirit, yeah, it's called. It pretty much makes you immune to sleep, so you can't go to sleep at all with the one who has Vital Spirit, the ability. And then the other one is Anger Point. Anger Point is pretty great because if you get a critical hit against the one who has Anger Point, their attack is maxed out. So that would be amazing. But the best ability, in my opinion, is Defiant. This is the hidden ability, and pretty much what it does is whenever a stat is lowered on the Pokemon with the ability Defiant, they get their attack raised by 1. So I think this will work well with close combat because, you know, like I said, close combat lowers your defense, special defense each time you use it. So it could be a very good combo. You'll just keep getting more power as long as you live.